What's up, everyone? I'm Aaron.
And I'm Will.
And this is ToCing Points. So what's up, everyone? Today on ToCing Points, it's been a slow week for Team ToC. We've had a really just horrible experience with the technical difficulties there. She ruined a lot of good footage for us again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that, Bilge.
Hopefully we can get our new equipment in soon. I know Josh has been working on some things. I've actually ordered a better PC for my recordings. So yeah, we'll be going through with that. Will seems to be enjoying the new set items. In fact, I'm gonna move them a little bit further back so just in case they're not in the shot, you know, they can dance to Time After Time.
Or they've had the time of their life.
Yeah.
Dirty Dancing.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll go ahead and talk about our two videos we had come out this week. Of course, if anybody's been following the videos, usually you'll see something every day. Well, between my schedule, Josh's schedule, Will's schedule, and the technical difficulty fair, we've had a lot of just miserable experiences trying to get videos out to you.
I'm going to have to go to the Shrine of Aunt Jemima later and pray hard with my maple syrup, and hopefully she'll get strike down the evil technical difficulties fairy.
It's a very messy experience. His Aunt Jemima ceremonies are, needless to say, he sacrifices a bottle of Mrs. Buttersworth to the Aunt Jemima gods.
Yep, and I scatter around the Quaker Oats man's oats about the place, symbolizing his blood. Yeah, it gets pretty messy.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's been kind of a slow week for us. We're hoping this week me and Josh can get back in the studio and get our stuff done. Will actually have a new video we're going to try to get up by Wednesday.
Yep.
Speaking of Wednesdays and Will, the competition's still going on.
Put your comments on the page, people. I know some of you have actually spoken to me directly through game or in person, and that doesn't count as an actual submission. You're going to have to either go on Triforce of Chaos on Facebook or on Twitter or on the YouTube vids. It doesn't matter what vid. If you just happen to see one, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot to put the comment. Say, I'm commenting about Will's video on Wednesdays, and I want to name it this. Yeah,
so make sure you leave us that comment on Facebook, on our Twitter account. The links for those will be in the description below. You can also comment on the actual contest ToCing Points that we had. There's also a couple other small pages you can, I think that's about the only ones we really want to comment on. They can also, but it's really, again, I'm stuttering. It's been a long day. We've been back at it, working hard as always.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, make sure you just leave that comment with the comment behind it. Hashtag name Will show.
Yeah. So that way it'll grab our attention.
Yeah. Once we see that, we'll know who's left us that message. The competition's still going on, and you will win this T-shirt.
Yeah.
Again, there should be a design picture there. We'll hopefully, if Josh doesn't fall asleep on the keyboard or anything like that, you don't get like multiple A's or anything like that. You know. Yeah. You know, Cthulhu language.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, that does it for the competition. Next week's ToCing Points will be the one where we name the winner.
Yep. You got about a week, folks.
Well, it will be next week's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be, because today's today's Monday the 20th.
Either 20th or
21st. Yeah, it's been a long week. And it's only just Monday. So anyway, we'll go on to our final segment for today, which is, you know, we really haven't had a whole lot of news come out. I'm excited about the Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, that looks exquisite.
Dude, I watched the trailer at least a few times this morning, you know, while I was dropping a deuce, and I was, you know, really excited about that.
I'm also excited about May 19th, the Destiny expansion, House of Wolves. That's going to be interesting.
I cannot wait to start playing Destiny, dude. Yeah, I finally got my PS4, everybody. It's coming in probably by the end of this week, so we'll...
You might not see this guy in any more vids, because Destiny is going to consume his life like it almost has completely eclipsed mine.
Well, I might still do some vids. I've actually got an HDMI switch, too, coming with it, so...
Oh, okay.
I'll still be able to plug in my PlayStation 3, hit that button on the remote, and boom. I'll be recording my own videos probably on that, rather than, having to go over to the studio and get everything right. Once I can get the mics. So right now, no microphones. I'll probably still be doing the studio work until I can get the rest of the equipment we need for our ToC stuff.
Right on.
Eventually, the talking cave, or top cave. I'll get that name right eventually. Will become my somewhat game studio. So.
Top Cave sounds almost like some kind of foreign chamber boy that gets beat whenever he doesn't do things right. Top Cave, get over here!
Yeah. I am sorry. Very, very sorry. Yep.
We're sorry if we offended anyone.
Yep, just lost that demographic. We're only going to have like 3 fans left. You're still funny. Another one. White power! No, we don't endorse any of that. So, we're a friendly group.
But in other news, I want to announce the long-awaited How to Curb Stomp Your Dragon Episode 1 will be coming out very soon, featuring me, Vladimir Uchinsky. You get to hear me talk about pierogi and suka and other stuff like that. So stay tuned for that.
How about your Nona's borscht?
It's beats, It's beatsing me down.
You can't beat it.
No.
So anyway, that's going to be... Hopefully we can get that up by maybe Wednesday of this week, early Wednesday next week, because I know there's a lot of stuff on the ToC schedule this week. I know Josh is working on some things right now, so...
And I'm planning on taking over the world.
In a world run by Will.
We all worship Aunt Jemima.
So, yeah, How to Curb Stomp Your Dragon, that's where I'm really excited to see that, dude. Hopefully that's going to be... I know you've been wanting to put that up there for a while.
I know a lot of people have been antsy about it. I've told them, and they're like, dude, when is it up? When is it up? When is it up? And I'm like, it's coming. I was like, George R. Martin, it's coming. It's going to be amazing, but it's coming.
So, anyway, last week's talking point was, what was your favorite video game character? We really didn't get a lot of answers on that I can safely say.
Yeah.
Nobody really left any comments or anything like that. I can check. Let me check one more time just to be sure. But, oh, God, it sucks getting old. And I'm only 28.
One of my favorite video game characters of all time is, gotta be, even though he's a villainous bastard, Sephiroth. He's got actually a pretty deep story. Another character I really like, it's a newer, is Krieg the Psycho from Borderlands.
Nipple salad! Nipple salad! Nipple salad!
Or, one of my favorites, he's sitting there idle after a while, start practicing in his crazy voice. Why aren't my fingers in someone's eye sockets right now? And he says that like 6 or 8 times. He goes back and forth between his crazy outward voice and then his inner self. His story's pretty deep too.
Yeah.
I thought at first it was going to be something cheesy, just like, oh, he's just a psycho on a bloodlust, and he also likes loot. But no, his story's actually deep. So,
I have to say, I named off my 3, I think, last week, which were Solid Snake, Squall, and Link.
Yeah, Link
I can't believe I actually took a while to think about that. Usually I'm pretty good at remembering that kind of stuff. So,
yeah.
But have to add one more in there. Vincent Valentine.
Yeah, even though he was an optional character, like in one video we saw where guy said it was video game sequels we didn't ask for. I loved Dirge of Cerberus.
I did too, man.
That game was amazing. I mean, yeah, it did have its, kinks and quirks that needed to be worked out.
But hey, who doesn't like kinky?
Exactly.
But, those are our 2. I think Josh would have a few to name up there. I didn't get a chance to ask him.
Yeah.
Nor did he have time this week. He's been really busy outside of the studio with personal issues. Nothing bad, just personal life kind of trumps
being a dad, man.
Yeah.
I know it all too well myself.
well, not only being a dad, but he's also got some other things he does outside of the studio. I'm not going to delve into his personal life. He probably doesn't want that stuff out there. So finally, we're going to go ahead and get on to our new set items that we have. As you can see here, Will, which one do you want to hold up?
We got a Pop Batman.
Yeah, Funko Pop Batman. Bought that yesterday.
I am the knight.
Or Saturday, I should say, not yesterday.
And then
Like
we
I
got
said, my days are running together, but we got Funko Pop Batman.
And we have Trapmaster Skyliner Thunderbolt.
Yep. We picked him up yesterday as well. He's going to be officially one of our few video game tokens we'll have up here. Also, again, as you can see behind us, plenty of Halo and Star Wars Lego and Master Block stuff. Again, I remember announcing a little bit of that stuff last week. But
So you're blue, eh?
oh yeah, you didn't see that, did you, Will?
No.
That's the new Mega Bloks Halo set. I would take it apart. It's a bitch to get back together.
Yeah.
I'll just show you this. This is the base, and on the inside of this is a whole Mega Bloks micro set.
Huh.
Comes complete with a Spartan that you can change the armor on.
Nice.
And some other things. I think a Falcon, which, if you're familiar with the Halo lore, which is sort of like the Bungie lore, but... Or not the Bungie lore, but the Destiny lore.
Yeah.
Only difference is Destiny's story is more humans left Earth, came back to Earth. Can't believe I just said Earth.
Earth, yo.
J-Rock into his house.
Ha! I'm saying.
So anyway, you know, Halo, if you played Halo, you know the story. Basically, super human, basically modified humans.
Fighting aliens.
Fighting aliens. Same way as Destiny's super modified humans.
And Exos and Awoken, whatever they are.
Yeah. Haven't really delved into Destiny too much. I will be diving headfirst into that, so.
I have to level you up and get you in a raid.
Can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, we'll go ahead and get to the talking point for today. That should be it for all of our big stuff.
Yeah.
Again, we had 2 videos, which was Story Time with ToC, where me and Josh tell one of our classic stories, which is the Gauntlet. Basically, watch the video, you'll understand what the Gauntlet is. You know, I'm not going to spoil it for you. You've got to watch.
Watch it.
And the other one was a Let's Play Minecraft, where we were very short on videos again, technical difficulties fairy, and on top of that, Josh has had a busy week, so editing kind of went out the window. Final thing that we have for you today is our talking point, which is, which games would you like to have remastered?
Remade completely in certain instances. Mine, and I know a lot of people would say, oh, here we go, this is a fruitless effort, but Final Fantasy VII, people. Exactly. What makes me mad about this is Square Enix has said over the years, oh, we're going to remake it. Oh, we're not going to remake it. We're going to remake it. We're not going to remake it. I don't think there's been an official word like, we are definitely not going to do this. Quit asking. I might be wrong. If you guys know something, let me know. But the thing is, I honestly would love to try to get in contact with Square Enix and see if they would be willing to agree to redo the project if a petition got enough signatures. I know most people are like, oh God, you want to do a petition for a video game, you could be doing so much more. Well, you know what? This is video games.
Video games are really what helps people like me, Will, you the folks out there, the fans. It's really what helps us
get through
this shitty existence of life.
Yep.
There's my emo moment, you know.
But the thing about going back to 7
We
is
just lost a lot of views on that one.
when the PS3 was about to come out, I remember seeing the technical demo that Square Enix said, "Oh, we're everybody went nuts." I remember the first time I watched the video, my eyes were as big as grapefruits when I watched the technical demo of Cloud jumping off of the train in Sector 7, going to go blow up the friggin' Mako reactor. I was completely silent. No one could talk to me. I was just glued to the computer screen. But then my dreams were crushed whenever Square Enix finally addressed the situation. They said, "Oh, we were just showing off what our engine can do with the PS3." I said, "Are you kidding me?"
See, to me that's a cop out. In other words,
and a smack in the face to the fans.
Yeah. I mean, it's pitiful that you're going to promise the fans something so much with a teaser, only to say, "Oh, that's just our way of saying, look at what we can do."
And I mean, I love the movie Advent Children, don't get me wrong. That movie was great. But I know I'm a fanboy when I say this, but I want more. And people online have remade the computer version and updated the graphics themselves because that's how bad we want a new Final Fantasy VII. It doesn't even have to be a remake. Do a sequel or something. There's plenty left in that world that can be done.
Yeah, quit playing with the crystal
Nova Crystallis project.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, Final Fantasy 15 looks amazing, and I can't wait to play it myself.
Yeah, with the Coleman camping gear.
But the thing is,
It's supposed to be
7 revolutionized RPGs. A lot of people don't like turn-based anymore, but they actually made 13 feel like it wasn't turn-based. It made it seem like it was live action.
Yeah.
And you guys could do that too. Still incorporate the materia system. It's not that hard. A lot of people say, "Oh, they don't have the manpower. They don't have the money." Square Enix is rich beyond belief, people. They own almost every franchise in Japan. They own Shonen Jump. They own Viz Media or are partners with. I might be wrong on that about Viz Media. But they have so many game studios that could do this. I mean, they came out with Final Fantasy X, 10-2 HD.
Yeah.
They're bringing it out for the PS4 again after they've already done it for the PS3. They
Quit.
just
There's only so much of Meg Ryan we can take.
Freaking Titus. Final Fantasy Typo HD remade. I mean, I looked at the game. It looked alright. But I'm sorry. I wasn't going to waste $60 just to play the demo of 15. And that's what a lot of people did.
Yeah.
But that's my rant for the day. I'm a very passionate person when it comes to Final Fantasy VII. So if any of you out there are passionate as I am, let me know if you want me to go ahead and try to spearhead a petition. I think it's been tried before, but that was years and years ago whenever it wasn't as, a popular thought. But now so many people are talking about it again. I would love to revisit that universe again in better graphics and be represented for the beautiful game that it is.
Yeah.
So what other games would you like to see be remade?
Now, this is where I'm passionate. Back in the early 2000s, they had a great game for the PlayStation 2, Monster Hunter. Well, Monster Hunter has come out with multiple sequels only for Nintendo consoles. Quit riding on a dead horse. Come on back to the console that made you famous.
Yeah.
I'm a fanboy of Monster Hunter. I love it. But I'm not going to go out and spend $200 for a console just so I can play a game that I love dearly. I mean, granted, I would have a Nintendo just for the fact that I could play all the Legends of Zelda games. So anyway, I think that's about all the time we have for today.
Yep.
He's Will. I'm Aaron. And this has been ToCing Points. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below. Let us know what's happening. What you'd like to see come out. Answer our talking point. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Links are in the description below. Check out the merch shop.
Yes.
We'll have new designs coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually playing around with some designs I like. I'll show them to Josh, and we'll get to it from there. Maybe they'll go up there. Maybe not. We'll see.
Until next time.
We'll see you in the next video.
Later.